Hello, my name's Craig Barton, and welcome to a series of videos helping you make the most out of my website, diagnosticquestions.com. In this video, we're going to take a look at how you can build quizzes out of questions, which you can then assign to your students either to answer in the classroom or as part of a homework. Now, there are quite a few publicly available quizzes on the website already, and you can certainly scroll through these and search for them by subject search and assign one of these to your students if you like. So for example, if your students want a little bit of practice of rounding to significant figures, there's a set of 12 questions which have been built into a quiz there. But you might want to build your own quizzes. So let's take a look at how we do that. Now, the easiest way is to go through the questions menu and build up your quiz this way. And there are two main ways to do this, and I'm going to show you both of them. So let's say, for example, that you like the look of a couple of these questions. Let's take this one here. Solve the equation x plus 3 over 3 equals 6. And you think, yeah, that's the kind of question I'd like to build into a quiz. Well, if you scroll down, you get a little plus menu here which says Add to Quiz. And if you've already got a quiz set up that you want to add this question to, you can add it in there. So you might want to add it into, I don't know why you would, but an angles on parallel line quiz, that's not a problem. Or if you scroll down to the bottom of your quizzes, you'll see here new quiz name. So let's call this one something like equations quiz. And let's add that, and we have now added that question to equations quiz, and that quiz has now been created. So if I now go back to my questions page and I think, well, whilst I've done one equation, let's have another. Let's click on this one, have a look at that question, check I'm happy with it. If I am, I can add that to a quiz. And if I find equations quiz, which should now be sat there, and notice it's sat there with one question in it, if I click on that, it's now got two questions in it, and that has been successfully added. So you can do that. And when you then click on quizzes, you will find that equations quiz is now there in your own set of quizzes ready to be used and assigned. So that's one way of doing it. However, there is another way, and I must admit I'm quite a fan of this other way. So let's go back to the questions page, and every time you hover over a question, you'll notice a little plus menu appears in the bottom right hand corner. So let's say I want to build up a nice quiz of these questions here. So let's have that. What would be the gradient of the line joining these coordinates? Yep, I'll have that one. And notice I've clicked on that, and now that plus is green. And if I scroll to the top of the page, this thing here, my instant quiz basket, like a shopping basket, is now up to 1 because I've added that question to it. Well, let's also add this one on an area of a triangle. Click on that, and now I'm up to 2 questions in my quiz. Let's go on to a second page. Let's see if we can find some other questions here. I've got more on coordinates. I want something different. What about this one on loci and constructions? I like that. I've added that one to my quiz. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mind one on histograms. So let's have a search, see if there's any good questions on histograms. Type that into my subject search. Here's some nice ones on frequency density. Yep, I'll have that one. And now I've got 4 questions in my instant quiz. If I click on that instant quiz, it brings me up to my instant quiz page. I can then review my 4 questions. I can also change the order of them. If instead I decide I actually want this one to appear first, if I click on that up arrow, that's now going to move up and that's appearing first. And now if I click this to select all my questions and give this quiz a name, let's call this a random year 7 revision. That's renamed that quiz, and if I now click on plus there, I can create a brand new quiz out of those particular questions. Or if I wanted, I could add those questions to any of my other quizzes that I have created by selecting that drop down menu. But I want to create a brand new quiz, so I'm going to click create new quiz, and that's it, done and dusted. If you click here now, it's telling you that it's created a quiz. If you click on that, it will show you the quiz. And now you've got an option to either keep this private, that's completely to yourself, so only you as a user can access that. Or if you click on colleagues, any one of your colleagues who's assigned to your school can also access your quiz. So if you want to create a quiz for year 7, all other year 7 teachers or all teachers in your school could use it with their classes if they want. Or if you click public, it will be added to that public list of quizzes. And can I ask, if you are going to make it public, could you just add a little description about your quiz? So if you just click here, and just explain this is a year 7 quiz aimed at my Middlesex year 7s or something like that, just to give everybody a bit of a better idea of what your quiz is all about. And then you're good to go. That's you created a quiz, and then you can assign it to your students, view data on it and all that. I'll be looking at those kind of features in the next few videos. So if you want to see all the videos in this how-to series, just have a look in the description below the YouTube video, and you'll see a link to the page. Take care, and bye for now.